Everyone knows failure is not the end, yet we give up. At the infancy of this channel, when we still used to average on 2 views per video, I remember thinking to myself, I've put in effort, resources, time, energy into this venture. Why aren't the results coming to fruition? What could be the problem? Is it my thumbnail? Is it the content itself? Is there something I'm doing wrong? I felt this tinge to quit, to find something else. Perhaps this could be a clear indication to pivot. At least I even reinforced that thought with the Instagram story. You know the story how those 2 founders pivoted from, I can't recall the app of which they had raised capital to investing into Instagram. But I thought to myself, what is the best move in this situation? What is the best use of time? Instead of being gloomy, instead of thinking about it, I really understood. Nobody cares. Sun is still going to shine. Everybody is still going to move on with their life. If any single thing happens to me currently, only very few people would mourn over my inexistence if I had given up at that time. And that's the problem with most people. We give advice in buckets and take it in drops. When a body of yours or when someone is faced with a challenge, the advice comes to you instantly. Leave that girl. There are so many fishes in the ocean. The business will bounce back. According to the law of time and chance, everything will pass away. This too shall pass. Yet faced with the same results, you can't advise yourself. You give up. You fall through. As a man thinketh, so it is. What happens when your reality or your thoughts haven't manifested for 6 months and you've been persisting, manifesting, visualizing, and you're going on the internet seeing all these contrasting thoughts on that same pattern? Don't tell the universe what you want, it will bring it to you. Make your goals definite and you're in the middle of an implosion. What happens when you walk 2 miles and every single person you made this audacious statement to, check me out in 2 years, I'll be better, check me out in 3 years, and they're in a Mercedes, you're forced to dock? What happens when that business you convinced your family members, your wife's family members to invest in, you truly believe this is going to yield profits, suddenly falls through? What happens when you come across a video manifestation and you decided as a CEO to take a bold step, to give something new a try, and it falls through? As a consequence, you have to lay off 30% of your competent staff because that's the best salary to uplift off your sinking ship. What happens? Do you give up like a bitch? Do you give up and rob yourself of the amazing stories that you tell? Every difficulty comes with it an opportunity for success. Every single one of us wants results, but we do not want the process that leads to that result. People like the view, they don't like the climb. We want the result, we don't want the process. The man wants to be a boxing champion, but he doesn't want to get up by 4 a.m. He doesn't want to submit himself to studying his opponent, to studying body parts. It inevitably doesn't work that way. So for some of you listening, I want to let you know you're in the process. The process might be painful, it might be difficult, it might be daunting. Every single step you feel like throwing up. You don't feel like taking action. You don't feel like submitting yourself to the disciplines that makes for that result. But if there's anything you've learned from tonight's discourse, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you have to inch your way, inch. If you have to walk, walk. But by all means, don't stop. As always, my friend, pleasure speaking to you. See you in the next one.